What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Ryan. I wanted to talk about sports. Never really get a chance to talk about sports on this channel. It's usually political or something else. But primarily it's sports, but really business. I like to talk about the WNBA losing uh, more than 50 million this season. And if you never heard about the stories of the WNBA losing more than 10 million a year every year since it's been created. Uh, just just losing every single year, always at a loss. Could you name me any business that survives that long, right? Just constantly losing money every year, but still uh, in business, just constantly. We're not talking about like, thousands or hundreds of thousands. We're talking about millions every single year. This business loses millions and continues to go out there and still be a business. So, do you know any business company, any kind of industry that survives that long? Right? Let's check out this article here. Um, why the WNBA is set to lose $50 million, even though it's been it's been kind of entertaining this season because of the new rookies, but it's still going to lose close to $50 million this season. This is an article from essentiallysports.com here. Um, with the merchandise, with the new rookies here going up to like 756%, it still doesn't make a dent with the loss here. With the Washington Post saying the WNBA will lose roughly 50 million this year with its 12 teams combined. Um, could you name any of those 12 teams? Honestly, I mean, LA Sparks, only because they're from LA, and that's probably, and also Indiana Fever, because that's where Caitlin Clark is, right? That's probably the two teams I know. Uh, but like, can you name the other 12? I'll wait. And then it says the NBA has been supportive of the WNBA for years, but the relation with a male counterpart league could be one of the possible reasons for the loss. In 2018, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver stated the NBA loses around 10 million on the WNBA annually, but the NBA also collects revenue from the league. Sheesh. The NBA gets 40% of the WNBA's revenue, while outside investors get 20%. This leaves the league with only 40% earnings. Also, the players are also at a loss. Unlike the NBA, they don't share the revenue. They only make 10% of it. The NBA, apart from investing in the WNBA, is also being a source for better negotiations. Of course, they have they're going to negotiate the media rights for the 2025, so they might get better earnings for the WNBA. According to Bloomberg here, it says it's going to get to 200 million more, so that might help. But still, how about just putting out there more entertaining product, right? If we look at other female counterparts in the sports entertainment venues, And I like to highlight entertainment, right? Because all sports really is entertainment, especially on TV, right? You're there to be entertained, and I feel like most of these female athletes don't realize, like, if you're not entertaining, nobody's gonna watch, no one's gonna get paid. I like to bring up Ronda Rousey. If you remember her, she was a UFC fighter. Now she's a WWE wrestler, highly successful. Why? Because she was entertaining. And this article is from sportsskita.com. Um, and she got paid because she knew how to be entertaining, right? Of course, she was very skilled, but she knew how to be entertaining. She wasn't just out there just to fight. Like before press conferences leading up to the fight, she was building up, being very entertaining, right? And I feel like some of these WNBA players need to look at Ronda Rousey's kind of career path and like be a little bit more entertaining, be a little more likable, essentially. A little bit more likable. If you're likable, entertaining, guess what? You're gonna get paid like Ronda Rousey here, and in her just her WWE salary is at 1.5 million with an additional 2.1. I mean, and her last fight against Amanda Nunes, she just got 3 million. 3 million just for one fight. Let me look up what the average WNBA maker player average salary is. In 2023, the WM player makes an average of 113,000 base salary. That's not bad. I mean, a couple months out of the year, that's not bad. I mean, not compared to like Ronda Rousey, right? But the highest salary is close to 240, 100K compared to the NBA player, which is 9.7. It's 85 times more. But of course, the NBA has more eyeballs, more entertaining. That leads to better business, more revenue, more advertising, right? So I think if the WNBA wants more money and not be in the red with a 10 million, close to 50 million dollar loss this season, maybe be more entertaining, or and just stop putting people to sleep like Jadon here. If you haven't seen this video here with Jadon here, he did the whole thing with going to sleep here at the WNBA. If you want to check out the video, but yeah, how about just not putting your fans to sleep here, and but put better product out there for people to enjoy, right? I mean, Shaq posed the question like, why don't you put the rims a foot shorter so you could potentially dunk? I mean, that's one of the reasons why the NBA is a little more a whole lot entertaining, because they could do different things like dunk, right? Um, if the rims, I'm not sure if the ball is smaller. Does anybody know if the WNBA is smaller? I mean, if it is, I mean, how come you guys aren't playing with a just a regular NBA basketball? I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If the WNBA balls are smaller, what's the difference if you could just change the the just going a foot shorter, to potentially do something else to be a little more creative, maybe dunks, just be a little more entertaining, you know. Uh, Maybe you could solve the whole the lack of getting into profits every year and not being at a loss. But give me your thoughts. I know this is not the usual videos, but I thought it was very interesting how a business could be operating at millions of dollars per year since it's been created. An organization, a company, ever since it started, has been profiting at a loss. Okay, I don't know any other business, any other company, any kind of industry that's been surviving this long at a loss, right? I don't know. It's just very fascinating. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, put in your thoughts of the situation with the WNBA, and maybe it'll correct itself, or maybe I'll just keep on operating a loss. But anyways, yeah, this is your boy Ryan. I'll check you guys out in the next one. Stay safe and keep on shocking them. Peace.